All right, this is my last reading of the day. Has nothing to do with today's date either. It's going to be a collective reading. Okay. This all kind of came flying out. Let me shuffle really, really well and reset energies, please. These don't actually feel like the correct. I'm going to use my deck. They don't need to be, they don't need to be shuffled. Innovation for the planet. This is the Page of Pentacles. This is let me get what else comes out before I offer insight. Okay, It's Ready is coming out. This is the Nine of Cups. To find a cup of coffee, black, no sugar, no whip, no foam, hold the ice cream and the cute names. Are you? See how they're talking about coffee being ready, but it's really wine. There's something about whining about somebody who may have been coughing a lot. They need a breathalyzer or a nebulizer, maybe. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's the way that it sounds. It sounds unhealthy, or it sounds weird. Like, you see this ear is like a plaster ear in the middle of a whole bunch of vegetables. It's like someone had their ear pressed to the wall, is what I want to say. It's a plaster ear. Yeah. And all they heard was like, this is so mean, but this is what's coming through. I probably won't upload this. If you're with the whining, okay? Like, you know how you share coffee, like you go for a coffee to talk about something or to just meet up with someone. It's just a place to be that's outside of the house. It's a mutual common ground, meeting ground, right? There's something about this here. I'm smelling burnt coffee. It's almost like you could be like on a vineyard. You know how that you can go to like Napa Valley vineyards and go for that's almost the same thing. They've got a hotel there. They've got the vineyards. You can go taste the wine. Unless you own that place and then you're growing it. But that's what I mean by there's something visceral about the work. I don't know how to explain it. It's a lot of agriculture. There's grapes in this one, and then there's like a whole bunch of food. This is something that needs to be innovated for the planet. It's something it's a new sound or a new I'm also going to say this. Someone's getting plastered right now, like drunk off wine. In specific, yeah, it's wine. Maybe because they're listening to some people that they don't think are very intelligent or that are not building in the same direction, who can't focus, are not very kind, have lost hope, and are no longer emerging from something. Yeah, this is what needs to be changed for the planet to change, is what I'm seeing here. This needs to be actively building rather than actively kicking someone's. Oh, okay. So what I'm seeing here is like, some people are like, oh, drinking is not good for you. That's true. Drinking is not good for you. Okay. But also, if you want to go to church and drink wine, then someone's got to make it, right? If you want to go to a party and drink wine, if you ever want to be imbibed for any reason, someone's going to do it, right? So we've got winemakers. There's some people who don't like that culture, who don't understand what goes into making a good Riesling or a good Cabernet Noir or something. They don't understand the process of building blocks. They've never physically done that for themselves as a child or as an adult. So it's a brand new kind of thing for them. It's something that's an unknown factor. Okay. They just have not let their own innovation on this planet become something that you could also be glued to something like plaster. You don't have to be drunk if you're plastered. I was just looking at the wine grapes. I'm just saying you could also be listening to people that you don't think are very competent in what it is that they're building. Let me use this deck to get a simple breakdown. I don't really want to breathe for very much longer. I'm getting tired. This is this is what's going to need to happen to change the luck of the planet. Innovation for the planet is never unlucky. People can try to intimidate you about it or make you feel bad about it or whatever the case may be, but if you have integrity, there's nothing to fear. Exactly. They can't really be jealous of something that they cannot do. And whoever you are, you do something. I don't know what it is. You do something that's unique to you. And you may not ever have been told that. You may never have observed it about yourself. You may not be able to identify or pinpoint it. But when the steeple opens up and all the people run out, every single one of them have a gift. One of them can crochet. Another one's a NASCAR driver. One of them's a banker or a teller. The other one's a broker. The other one's really good at landscaping. The other one's a beautician. You understand? The other one's an artist. One's a sculptor. One just reads a whole bunch of information. Well, however that came out for you, you need to be grateful for what it is so that you don't have these moments of people feeling like they're evil eyeing your industry or your craft or your person. Yep, that's the key. It's ready. Put down your ego. That's what I was saying. Someone was listening to someone being like, dang, this is incompetence at its best. Oh, so you know how you speak over the comms? Like you have a comm, you got a walkie-talkie, like someone heard someone over the comms and they're not impressed. They're like, drop the ego. This is what they heard first. This is how we flip that luck upside down. Drop the ego. Drop it like it's hot. Over here, what was not being built needs to be ungrounded. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Whatever wasn't coming out, get rid of it, and right there's love. You'll feel a hell of a lot more loved if you don't try to build with people that don't want to build with you. Don't try to be in company with somebody that doesn't want to be near you, doesn't want to be part of your company, doesn't love you, has no love, never has. Okay? Some people do know how to build, and those are the ones you drop an anchor with, or you anchor yourself in with. Okay? That's where you can build. That's where things can actually beyond the scope of a one-on-one face-to-face relationship. Things could go further if it was to be something that was hopeful. But if it's not working as something productive for anyone, trust me, everyone's better off if you just put it down, back away slowly. You know what I mean? Let me use Map Shifter's deck. Also for love, let me get one for the top of the reading to go with that. Yeah, look, this is the Eight of Pence, up stairwells. If you love being stared at, or if you love attention, it's time, if you love building something, that's exactly what this is. Are you going up the stairs or down the stairs? It's, are we ascending or descending as a people? This is the Golden Palace coming out here, and the One Ring Circus has now moved this direction. I say that because last reading it was over here. So this is good to reconfirm that indeed things are shifting around. This is the Magical Map Shifter. This is the title card for this deck. This is the entire Magical Map Shifter deck, and it is right here. Okay? That goes at the top of this reading. This is the key, quite literally, to changing the face of the planet. This woman knows. She knows. And if she doesn't know, she knows where to find it and how to find it. There's nothing unlucky about her. Very auspicious. Very blessed. Very important for this planet to continue thriving that way. Okay? That way. Let's see what comes out for Talisman. And it's ready. There we go. This one knows how to literally take the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and get the heck out of Dodge, okay? Oh. That's so exciting. Okay, look. Here we've got Unexpected Visitors, number 41, coming out right here. This is the way that things are going to be fixed. That's what I'm trying to say. And here's the Intentions card here in the upright. And the Field of Dreams is at the bottom of the deck with Bam and Love. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. There's your love. Okay. So, top of the reading is number 52, Magical Map Shifter. Then we've got Ride the Wave, Unexpected Visitors, and Intention. Okay? There's going to be a wave of new visitors or people who are waking up to what it is their intention is so that they can directly decide to head straight in that direction. It's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the invitation to Hogwarts here. I'm seeing that some of them, maybe there's like a new Hogwarts out. Oh my God, is there like the sirens? Remember they have that whole scene where they're underneath the water in the lagoon next to Hogwarts? Like those students are starting to arrive. Aquatic students. Amphibious students. Or maybe just their pet. I don't know. This is about opening a new door that you've never opened before. You've never seen this. Whatever this is, you're going to hear something that's almost going to make you feel like, was I drunk when I heard that or when I saw that? Or when this unexpected visit, you're going to say, how did I end up missing that? Maybe you missed someone's ego. You could have just literally, maybe this is something new that you've never ever heard. You've never seen it. You've never met humans. And I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of what they were saying about muggles. Some muggles don't even believe in magic. according to Hogwarts. This is gonna be the year that some of them start believing, and more people like Hermione are gonna be created between mystical individuals and muggles. And I think it's like the blur, you know how they say demographically? We're going to end up being a blur of people, a mixing pot, like we've always called ourselves. This is what's being brought to the potluck this year. No, it's not a competition. It's not a cooking competition. It's about what you can hear, what you can see, and what you can do. At least at Hogwarts. If you want to go to like the originals school, then I'm sure it's the same thing. If you wanted to go to any kind of vocational school, you would have to pick a specialty. I feel like these are the specialties. I feel like the magical map shifter in this specific deck is the Sorting Hat. Remember the Sorting Hat from Hogwarts? It's like Merlin from Lord of the Rings gave his hat to Hogwarts. Or maybe it was Mickey Mouse. I don't know. Fantasia. Who knows? All I'm trying to say is that this idea is coming together. Hedwig knows about it. Mother Nature knows about it. And so do I don't know why I'm seeing this as a dragon egg. Probably because that's exactly what it is. It's a title card at the bottom of the deck, and on this side we've got the Nature Calls in reverse. Remember I said Mother Nature knows about it? People are probably like, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's a butterfly, like a giant butterfly. No, it's a dragon. Probably toothless by now, but toothless dragons don't need dentists. That's the only good thing about it. They do have jaws of their own in a very specific way, though. Darn it. Maybe the students that have dragons, like Hagrid had a dragon. Maybe those are the ones that are also in charge of the aquatic animals, the reptiles and the amphibians. Not so much the insects. Those are a different class of pet. But this one, this Hedwig message right here, yeah, this is definitely aquatic, but it's definitely not an aquatic animal that stays under the water. It is not, yeah. It's like both airborne and aquatic at the same, it's a dragon. Okay. I'm going to get one last card here for this last UT that we drew. I'm just going to leave it. I don't even want to. Okay, so remember how I was talking about the wonderful thing about Tiggas is Tigga's a wonderful thing. And there was only one of those. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I'm not going to do that though, because we did just go through like when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza. Okay. I will tell you though, this is a big ass piece of social security coming through. Big, big. Feisty kitty. Just saying. If the dragon triggers you, then don't watch Toothless, I guess. Toothless is a big black dragon with yellow eyes who has supreme biology. So I'm gonna leave that right there. This is the This is a letter from Hogwarts. It's the acceptance letter from Hedwig. Also, the selection of pets. It's just supposed to give an example. The energy is either there or it's not. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like being the bearer of bad news. The bear is like maybe part of somebody's spirit animal. I don't know why. There's also this. What is that called? I can't remember the name of it right now, but there's another movie. I'll think of it and bring it up next time. For now, I think this is healthy.